Hey guys, Huck Sports Cards here. Hope everybody's doing great today. Well, today I want to do a VR for two different guys, and I've been kind of busy lately and haven't been doing any VRs here lately, so I want to do two of them today, and it's going to kind of be in the same video because it's kind of one and the same, really. But I'm going to do a VR for Don's Field of Dreams cards and Scott Maz. I'm going to do video for those two guys, video response. So I'm going to put their information down below and everything so you could click on it and see their channel. Both of them have great channels. But Don's Field of Dreams cards, he asked about what is a sentimental card to you, or cards. Could be more than one. But I really have one card that I want to show today that's really sentimental to me. And then Scott's question was, like, what's your favorite set, like that you enjoy or whatever. And really, the 1971 and 1979 set are kind of tied with me. But the 1979 set is very sentimental to me. And the reason why is because when I was a kid, I've told this story before on my channel, but I'm going to just tell it again because it kind of relates to the question he's asking. But the sentimental value to me on this 1979 set is I started collecting. I don't even know if you would call it collecting. I started getting cards in 78. My mom would give me money and I would go to the store. Like I said, I've told this story before. But in 1979, I really became a collector because I wanted to complete the whole set of 1979 when the cards started coming out, because I found out what those numbers on the back meant. I knew that, found out that, hey, there were so many cards in this set and you try to get every card. So my mom would send me to the store to pick up milk and stuff like that, eggs or whatever, and she would always give me $1, and I think it was 5 cents at the time. I think in the state of Kentucky, the tax was 5 cents or 5%. So she would give me $1.05, and then she would give me money for her groceries, and they would be separate. And I would go to the store and I would pick up the milk or whatever like that. And then I would get me, I think the cards in 1979 were 20 cents a pack, if I'm not mistaken. And I would get 5 packs and pay my $1.05 for those, and as I walked home I would open them. Well, that's where it really began for me collecting, and so that's why the 1979 set is very sentimental to me. And there's one card in there that's very sentimental to me, and that's what I want to show today. All right, guys, well, I'm going to tell a story about why this card right here is so sentimental to me. I've told it before on my channel, but I wanted to do this, like I say, VR for the Don's Field of Dreams cards and Scott Maz's. But this card right here is very sentimental to me because this is the last card I needed to complete my 1979 top set. Like I said, that was the first set I ever put together, completed, and I was trying to get this card forever. Didn't actually know who it was at first and everything. And I was at a buddy's house, and I'd spent the night. Like I said, I was 11 years old. I'd spent the night, and I brought my cards over, my extras and my 79s. He had 79s. And you know the little game where you flip the cards, which, like I say, you would never do that now. But you would flip the cards, and if it came up, like the picture would come up, both of them, or the stats would come up, both of them, then one person would win it. But if it was odd, the other person win it. So we were playing that game and just flipping cards, and all of a sudden he pulled that card out and flipped it, and I ended up winning it and saw that, hey, that's the number that I need. That's the last one in my set. And I knew, I was like, hey, that's Doug Bear. I need that one for mine. So what I did was I put that at the bottom of my stack, and I never flipped that card again that night, and I couldn't wait to get home the next day to put that in my set. So this is why this card right here is so sentimental to me, because it was the last card I needed for my 1979 set. Then here's just some of my favorite cards out of the set. You got your Joe Morgan, Steve Carlton, Dave Winfield, Tom Seaver, Nolan Ryan, Ozzie Smith, which you can see this card's off-centered from top to bottom, just like a ton of them are. They're either off-centered right to left or top to bottom. And you got Johnny Bench right here, Rod Carew, which I love that card. I don't know, that's just a cool little picture here, along with this George Brett, which I think is pretty awesome too. Mike Smith and Pete Rose. Oh, wait a minute, Pete Rose isn't in the Hall of Fame, is he? So he should be. But yeah, that's just some of the Hall of Famers in this set. And here's a few guys that can potentially be Hall of Famers coming up next year. This coming Tuesday, like I was talking about in my last video, this coming Tuesday, these guys, there's going to be 8 guys that'll be picked to be on the ballot to maybe get in the Hall of Fame, and Dwight Evans is one of them. Al Oliver, Dale Murphy, Steve Garvey, Lou Whitaker. I think all these guys are definitely deserving to be in the Hall. You got one of my favorite all-time shortstops, David Concepcion. And here's a cool little thing about this 1979 set. I know most of y'all that build sets know this already, but this is an era card from then. I remember pulling these out of the packs and seeing the Blue Jays, and then pulling some out of the packs and seeing the Rangers, and I was like, wait a minute, something's wrong with this. So, but yeah, that was just an error card. That was the first time I learned that there were error cards in the packs. Hey guys, well, I appreciate you watching today. Go check out Don's Field of Dreams cards and Scott Maz's, and I'm going to leave the links below for those. I enjoy doing these VRs. Like I said, I've been so busy lately. I'm trying to price some stuff for the upcoming card show in Louisville. So, but guys, I appreciate you watching today. And until next time, we'll see you later.